Good afternoon. Welcome to Ideas that Inspire. Today I'm going to present an interview with an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are people who have ideas, create projects, and work to make them reality. Today I have a special guest from Chicago, and I have some questions for him. First, what's the name of your business and what is it about?
Hello, my name is Clay Gran, and I'm the founder of a company called Seller Crowd. We are an online community, a little bit like LinkedIn, but specifically for the advertising industry.
How did you come up with the idea?
The idea came when I was working for a website trying to sell their advertising inventory, and I was reaching out to big brands and their agencies, and I found that that was really difficult. And so I figured that there was probably an easier way of going about figuring out the contact information for big brands and their marketing teams and their agencies, and that was an online community of salespeople like me who could share that information in a forum, kind of like on Facebook. People might share information with your friends. On SellerCrowd, you can come and share information with other people who do your job at similar companies.
Oh, what an idea. And tell me, how many people did you start your business with?
I started the company a little bit by myself, but not really because I needed lots of help to do things that I didn't know how to do. I started finding website developers and website designers to implement the ideas that I had. We're about 15 people spread all over the world: Russia and Ukraine and Poland and Romania and Spain. We have people in Colombia, um, and of course, here in the United States.
Hmm, interesting. Why do you think entrepreneurship is important for the society?
So I do think that entrepreneurship is very important for society in general. Entrepreneurship is all about solving problems, finding a problem that you're having, maybe individually, or you see people around you having, and coming up with creative ideas for solving those problems. As an entrepreneur in business, when you solve those problems, you obviously have the opportunity to make money for yourself, but you also have the opportunity to improve the lives of your customers and your employees and the people who touch your product, in big or small ways. I think entrepreneurship is huge for pushing just our society forward because basically it's just people having problems, recognizing those problems, and coming up with interesting ways of solving those problems.
I understand. And the last question, what message would you give us to motivate us to become entrepreneurs?
I think the most important piece of advice that I could give children that are thinking about entrepreneurship is that the world is something that you can create. You don't need to just take the structure of the world that you see around you as the way it is and the way it always has to be. You can look at the world and create whatever it is that you want to create. Um, you can just do things, right? You don't have to be afraid to try something new and implement some crazy idea that you have. It might sound crazy because it doesn't exist yet, and people might tell you that that's a dumb idea, but you should just try it and see if it works. Because if it does, it's going to be a big success, and if it doesn't, it's probably still going to be fun and you'll learn something from it.
I totally agree. Thank you, Clay, for coming to my show, and I'll see you soon. This interview teaches us that the entrepreneurship needs effort, creativity, and perseverance. Bye bye. Thank you for your attention.